Hello, I'm There's Luke Cartographer, and this is the 7th video in my Mass Effect Andromeda series. In the last video, we went back to the Nexus after having helped out EOS, and we took care of a bunch of quests there. Now, we do have a couple missions to go back to EOS, but for now, we're going to go on to a new system, so let's get to that now. Okay, leaving behind the Nexus in the Onaon System, and we're now heading out to Onaon.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
Uh-oh.
All stop, now!
Whoa! Okay. I don't think we have any weapon systems, so it might be time for us to leave.
No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Hey, we can understand him.
Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Okay.
Sam,
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
do it!
Those guns look like they're as big as this ship.
Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Hello?
Oh, damn.
Yes!
That was impressive.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great.
Okay.
Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Interesting looking world from the, whatever the lighting is. Oh, it doesn't look good. It looks volcanic.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Pav Naleseto.
Uh,
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us
Okay.
down.
okay. That's a little bit different from its
Yes.
surroundings.
Ha! Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds? New aliens? Wish me luck.
The tracksuit is the outfit of our people.
Thank you.
This is pretty beautiful.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault, and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening?
We have a visitor.
This isn't safe. Lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
The Governor Shy handles.
You don't know what you're doing.
Put him in a zoo.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
Really is beautiful here, though.
How did it find us?
He, not it. And stop staring.
I can't see.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
Why is Paran allowing this?
All right.
This is the
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
I think Jal comes with us, if I remember correctly.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
I like the way he said Milky Way.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderav. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
All right.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
You know, he could probably just think that, and I'm pretty sure Sam could pick up on it.
No, I will.
Wait, is that another mission over there?
Up and ready to fly.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
I know the feeling. There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
All right. Let's see, anything else before we go? Yeah, it looks like there's one more mission.
I'm here to assist you.
I feel like all the plants... I was assuming that the plants on the Nexus might have been holographic, but I think it's just the weird way that they model them in the world. Anyway.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Okay.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Okay. Alright, let's get to the ship. That is a weird looking piece of equipment there. Like, it doesn't really feel like it matches the surroundings.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
There's a long, extendable bridge.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
It's a weird conversation.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
You coming?
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions, a shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Such certainty. It's just funny to go from Shepard, who was an experienced military man, to this guy.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Let's see, where is Jal? Okay, it looks like he's in, whoa, man, this little bay over here. Tech lab.
So, Jal.
So?
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
Okay.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
What is this conversation?
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
Learning idioms. Alright. Just reminds me of that episode of Archer. All the pirates. Okay, let's see. Let's figure out which planet we're going to.
Aya has so much biodiversity, and the waterfalls. Just like Sirkesh.
Here we go. Okay, activate scanner. Alright, I think, yeah, I mean, we can't actually go back. We could go back to land, I think, but we shouldn't, because there's no real reason to right now. Aya is a small, lush, tropical world. Its unique position, hidden by both the Scourge and Helios' black hole, has allowed it to go undetected by the Ket. Alert! Aya is a sovereign world of the Angara. All initiative personnel must conform to early contact protocols. Alright, I mean, it doesn't look much like a tropical world to me, but my guess is that once we get the vault going, maybe some of the volcanism goes down a little bit. So, let's go back to the system view and take a look around.
I'm picking up something.
Okay, where are you picking something up here? There it is.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, let's actually explore the system real quick. Interesting, we got, it looks like maybe a moon. Fetvan. Interesting coloring. Every century, Fetvan's orbital path takes it dangerously near a stretch of the Scourge. It appears to be bleeding atmosphere as a consequence. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. What about the planet, the moon next to it? Can I don't seem to be able to spin this around or anything. It's a little frustrating, because there's clearly something there, but I can't seem to click on it. Okay, let's try the next one in, which is Obiro. Obiro?
Anomaly detected.
Okay. Mineral deposit.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Graphite. Okay. 86 graphite. This graphite material deposit should prove useful for initiative manufacturing. Okay. Obiro's surface is primarily composed of iron, but mountains rich with less common metals dot the landscape. Scans indicate the Angara have often sent mining expeditions here. Okay, back to system view. Let's see, next in is that asteroid. This asteroid contains large quantities of frozen water, unusual for this particular asteroid belt and host for microbial life. Beryllium deposit. 87 beryllium. Next up looks to be, well, Aya, but we've been there. So let's try out Synceziol. Interesting atmosphere and rings.
I'm picking up something.
I see that.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Looks like a Ket satellite. A Ket satellite is well concealed low below Synceziol's orbit, doubtless designed to observe Angaran activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. Done. 50 Helios research data. Power readings 4.2%. Functional but dormant. Okay. Back to the planet view. What do we got? Synceziol, despite its comfortable temperature and gravity, Synceziol's composition is highly toxic and inimical? Inimical. I've never actually seen that word before. I'll have to look that up. To most life forms. It would be difficult at best to colonize. System view. And Mayrav? Okay. The Angara have established a research station on the boiling, toxic surface of Mayrav, but it appears unmanned and in danger of destruction. Perhaps the Angara lack the resources to maintain it. Well, that's the system. I'm not sure, again, why it's showing that second planet out there, but anyway, back to the cluster. Okay, so we got multiple new systems here. Okay, so... Oh, there's also this one down here. And that's new as well. Okay, well... What are we going to do here? I suppose we could visit all these systems. Meet the resistance on Vold, help Varl scientists. I kind of want to go to Vold, so let's check out these other systems. Sabang.
Looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
Okay, well, we got detected. Element 0 there, I think. Or not. Oh, I don't... There's nothing there, but
Probe's launched.
I'll take it.
I found something.
Wow, now it's on the right spot. Analysis. This deposit of element 0 appears to have originated with the destruction of a large starship, though it is difficult to confirm. 32 element 0. Okay, back to the system. Alright, the outermost planet here, Paz 15. Very neat looking.
Picking up something. Probe's launched. I found something.
Ice sheet, okay. 270 experience. Helium freezes at an incredibly low temperature and under severe pressure. In certain rare and intriguing circumstances, Paz 15 provides both. Okay. Let's see. Seas of liquid helium cover this strange world, reliably boiling whenever the temperature rises. Very cool. Next up, let's see what we got. Paz 13. Wild plant growth flourishes on Paz 13 beneath thick surface ice. Only its crushing atmosphere makes Paz 13 inappropriate for mining frozen water. Okay. Seems like high pressure and cold temperatures are a big thing here. Paz 33. Gas giant by the looks of it. Oh, there's something.
Sensors.
Another satellite, probably.
Satellite detected.
Oh, looks like one of ours. Okay, power readings 55.3%. System report databank prepping for download. One of the many satellites distributed by the scouts from the Nexus, this unmanned station has been diligently studying the unusual features of Paz 33. And we got 50 Milky Way research data from it. This unusually small and unusually tranquil gas giant was unknown until recently. Whether it simply went undiscovered or was wildly changed by the Scourge is unclear. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong keys here. And... Gestir. Just got the two eyes, so I pronounced it kind of stupidly. Another volcanic looking world. Named by the Angara for a word meaning roughly tranquil stone plain, Gestir was reduced to a world of lava and electrical storms by the power of the Scourge. Yeah, that name no longer really makes any sense. Okay, back to the system, and back to the cluster. Done in Sabeng, so let's take a look at Joba.
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
Let's see. Letafo? Letafo, maybe? Ooh, man, that black hole is close. At the outer edge of the Joba system, the lifeless world of Letafo creeps a few inches closer to the Great Black Hole every year. Far in the future, it will be consumed. That's pretty awful. But I mean, that's just the way everything goes, I guess, in the end. Let's see, next up is Tiroshi. Let's see, storms. Tiroshi is an anagram term meaning roughly cruel joke. There may be valuable minerals in the mountains, but massive electrical storms and punishing atmosphere pressure keep it locked away. Okay. Next up is Ronodin. Primitive ocean life thrives on this world, but ubiquitous maelstorms constantly batter the surface. If colonization is possible, it will be a long and difficult task. It's got 4 times the atmospheric pressure of Earth, too, so that's not great. But... And it's a little bit smaller than Earth, I think. And it's definitely colder than Earth. Anyway, though, it does seem to have liquid water, so that's definitely a big plus in its favor there. I mean, think Trident, but cold. Let's see. Back to the system view. And now on to... Iafur? I have no idea. Yafor. I'll go with Yafor. Let's see. Analysis of Yafur's non-standard orbit appears to be a natural phenomena unrelated to the Scourge. Our analysis suggests the orbit has been stable for a minimum of several 100 million years. Alright, there was literally nothing to pick up in this system. That's weird. Let's go back to the cluster map and check out Nalesh. Although I do think it is interesting to actually go to a system where it's like clear that it's... I mean, other than the names clearly mean that people have been there. But if it weren't for the names, you could definitely say that was an uncharted system.
Mineral wealth from this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again.
Let's see.
Anomaly on sensors.
Where, there? Okay.
Probe away.
Another asteroid, it looks like. Oh, starship wreckage, cool. I hate these names. Swiorna? Swiorna. Swiorna's gravity frequently captures passing asteroids. Most plunge into its gaseous atmosphere, but a few remain permanently in orbit. Okay, back to system view. Up next is this starship wreckage, that's right. Looks like Ket. This Ket mining vessel appears to have been torn apart from the inside, likely a mechanical failure. The destruction seems to be recent. And we found a bunch of loot. Okay. Next up looks to be Gisaimo. Gold and aluminum dominate Gisaimo's surface. Much of the equipment used by the Angaran to mine the planet remains intact, albeit damaged and non-functional. Okay. Next up we got Rahir. Meteor impacts Rahir regularly, bringing the riches of the asteroid belt to the planet's surface. And lastly, Tiorana. Interesting coloring. An Angaran poet described Tiorana as the gemstone eye of Nalesh. Its limestone surface glimmers with copper deposits, though few explorers have ever made planetfall. Well, that makes sense with it being nearly 55 atmospheres and a surface temperature of 818 degrees Celsius. Pretty tiny, though. Look at that. Radius of only 1,622 kilometers. Man, that's got to be a really dense planet. Okay, let's see. Done here in this system, so back to the cluster map, and on to Knoll. Vold is the outermost one. We'll inspect that one last.
Probes launched.
We'll go in to out this time. This asteroid is honeycombed with artificial caverns. A few fragments of remnant technology remain, though it appears another party, perhaps the Ket, removed the rest. Interesting, there's a copper deposit from which we get 96 copper. Back to the system view. Okay, next up is past 55.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Oh, that's an escape pod. This empty Angaran escape, but that's not an Angaran escape pod. That's clearly one of ours. I mean, that looks identical to one of the ones that we just saw on EOS a couple videos back. Anyway, this empty Angaran escape pod appears to be drifting over past 55 for nearly a decade. Marking suggests that it came from an exploratory vessel. Its data is now yours to carry forward. We got... that's not data. And there's Solarian stuff in there. This is clearly not Angaran. I don't know. This is nuts. Anyway, let's see. Hydrogen and methane comprise the bulk of past 55's atmosphere. Innumerable tiny satellites drift low in the gas giant's orbit, too dispersed to form a proper ring. Okay. Next, also, I wouldn't really call an escape pod a starship. Ditivios? Ditivios? I'm not sure. I'll try to read it again when we get there.
I'm picking up something.
Ditivios. Okay, let's see what this anomaly is. Probably a mineral deposit, right? Or no, some sort of volcano, maybe?
Probe away.
Storm?
Getting a scan.
A storm. This massive hurricane is carrying a sort of nitrogen-adapted plankton over the ocean. Dativos appears to be home to simple life forms. Very cool. And we got 270 experience. Back to the planet view. Okay, Dativios is largely covered by oceans of nitrogen churned by powerful winds. The storms make detailed surface scans difficult. Okay. And it looks like all that's left is Vold.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Yeah, negative 40 degrees Celsius. Vold is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Angaran population now live in scattered settlements. The remains of vast ancient cities are still entombed in ice. Alert! Vold is a stronghold of the Ket. Caution is advised. Okay, let's go ahead and get over there and land.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggested it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Oh, whoa. That's not good. Huh.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
You'd think that they would have like scanners that could tell if a surface was stable or not. Alright, this is where we're going to end things for now. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and get into this settlement and meet these folks here. And I'm going to change the mission so that it stops trying to send us to Huvarl. This has been the Irresolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.